Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Seperti biasa, kita ni akan memulakan sesi pembelajaran kita ni dengan berselawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Terlebih dahulu, kita ni membaca 3 niat penting ini. Yang pertama, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Yang kedua, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah SAW. Dan yang ketiga, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah SAW di akhirat kelak. Semoga dengan berselawat, Allah akan membukakan hati dan minda para pelajar untuk menerima ilmu dan memanfaatkan ilmu tersebut di masa akan datang. Disarankan kepada semua pelajar untuk membaca doa di dalam hati selama 2 minit berselawat. Doa untuk kedua orang tua, keluarga, diri sendiri dan apa saja doa yang ingin para pelajar sampaikan. Okay? 2 minutes from now.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmatmu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmatmu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, amin, amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin. Our topic for this session will be topic 1.9.4, generating sequences from practical context. Can you please get ready with your notes, page 66 until 68, and your worksheet, page 61 until 63. Learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, students should be able to generate sequences from practical context. Practical context means the real situation, and describe the general terms using words, mapping diagrams, and symbol. Okay, so step to success, how students achieve learning objective. They're able to generate sequences from different real situation problem, and they're able to generate sequences from different patterns given. Means here to continue the patterns. Alright. For example, in this example 6, make a pattern to solve the problem. Hannah has $49. She spent $8 each day. How much money does she have left after 5 days? Okay, so the solution, make the patterns. We turn the problem into patterns. Okay, we turn the problems into patterns, create patterns for 5 days. All right, first, Hannah has $49, so she spent $8, left $41. Spend another $8, left $33. Spend another $8, left $25. Spend another $8, left $17. Spend another $8, so left $9. Therefore, she has $9 left after 5 days. Okay, this kind of problem that we're going to discuss in this session. Another examples of real life situation, practical context. This one, a plant that is 17 centimeter tall grows 2 centimeter each week. Okay, so the first terms here is 17. Continue the sequence. We plus 2, it will become 19 centimeter. Plus 2, 21 centimeter on the second weeks. And plus 2, it will become 23 for the 3 weeks. Okay. Now, part B, how tall will the plant be after 3 weeks? The answer is 23 centimeter. And C, after how many weeks will the plants be 27 centimeter tall? You can continue the sequence. I will put here 23 centimeter for 3 weeks. So plus 2 become 25 for 4 weeks. Plus 2 become 27 for 5 weeks. Plus 2 will become 29 for 6 weeks. So stop here. Okay, stop here because we already found out 27. Therefore, the plant be 27 centimeter tall on the 5 weeks. That is the answer. Next one, this is what we call as sequence in diagram. Okay, patterns in diagram. The first 3 patterns are shown. Here it's about matchsticks. Complete the table. Pattern number 1, we have 5 matchsticks. Pattern number 2, we have 8 matchsticks. 3, we have 11 matchsticks. So find 4, find 8. Now, let us find the difference between the first and the second patterns. So here we have plus 3. The next one between pattern 3 and 2 plus 3. So of course the next pattern also plus 3 and the answer for 4 will be 14. You can continue plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 up to 8. So the total for pattern number 8, the total matchstick for pattern number 8 will be 26. You can figure it out by yourself, right? Okay, the next one, we back to the practical context, real situation context. Okay, Harry has a roll of 74 stamps. He uses 7 stamps each day for 4 days. How many stamps are left? Okay, more or less like previous example just now about Hannah. So make the patterns. The first stamps will be 74. He uses 7 stamps each day. So minus 7 left with 67. Minus 7 left with 60. Minus 7 left with 53. Minus 7 left with 46. So how many stamps are left? The answer is 46. The next example, we move to the diagram, okay? Draw the next two figures and describe the patterns in words. I give you example here how to create the sentence, okay? The number of dots in each row and column increased by 1. Okay, example 20, draw the next two figures and describe the patterns in words. Right now, you need to try it by yourself, okay? You need to try it by yourself. And then, if you realize the first pattern, you have one triangle. The second patterns, we have two triangle. The third patterns, we have three triangle. The fourth pattern should be four triangles, and the fifth pattern should be five triangles. So, what can you conclude from this situation? The number of triangle increased by 1. Okay. Next, example 21. The diagram show a series of figures formed by using matchsticks. Okay. So without drawing further sketches, find the number of matchsticks used in diagram 5. Okay, now we look for the difference between the pattern 1 and pattern 2. So we have plus 3, positive 3, and look for the difference between pattern 2 and pattern 3, and the difference still 3. So that means we have common difference here. For diagram 5 should be 16. Okay, you can just continue from the diagram. Okay, 10 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and you should get 16. Okay, try to find it by yourself. And part B, which diagram has 34 matchsticks? Okay, now if you find out this kind of question in exam, we already know we have common difference here. So automatically, this pattern actually a linear sequence. Okay, so it is really tiring to find out these 34 matchsticks, but you can try if that is the only way that you're able to do during that exam. Okay, so you just continue this one until you find out 34 matchsticks. That is okay, okay? As long as you try to answer the questions. Alright? But in other way, we can create the rule first. Okay? We can generate the rule first. We find the rule first. How? Use the rules of linear sequence. Un equal to dn plus c. You find that c and you create the rules. Un equal to 3n plus 1. Okay? And then the UN, the n terms will be 34. So we need to know the number of terms, okay? The position, the number of terms. So let n to be here. You solve 3n equal to 34 minus 1, 3n equal to 33. So n equal to 11. Okay, so the answer is 11. Okay, so we have two methods. It's either you continue this one until you reach 34 matchsticks, or you can use formula, create general rule, linear sequence for this problem. After you have the rules already, you substitute the n terms, 34, and you will able to find that n. Okay, and the n is the answer. Okay, so the answer is n equal to 11. Okay, next example 22. The table shows a series of figures of shaded and unshaded boxes. Okay, draw and complete figure 4. So here is the diagram. B, find M and N. Okay, we find M first, number of shaded box. So try to figure out the difference here. We have plus 3 between pattern 1 and pattern 2. Pattern 2, pattern 3 plus 3. Pattern 3 to pattern 4, of course, plus 3. So the answer is 12. For N, number of unshaded boxes, we try to find the difference first from pattern 1 to pattern 2 plus 2. Pattern 2 to pattern 3 plus 4, increasing by 2. Okay? And of course, from 3 to 7, increase another 2, so 6. Okay? N equal to 13. C. Without drawing further sketches, find the number of shaded box in figure 8, unshaded box in figure 8. Okay, we can continue the table actually. You can continue the table. And the answer for part 1, C1 will be 24. And continue with the unshaded boxes. It increasingly at 2. Therefore, the answer for part C1 will be 24, but C2 will be 57. Okay? Okay, last example. Example 23. Sarah's fish tank is leaking. At 6 p.m., there are 21 liters of water in the tank. At 7 p.m., there are 18 liters. And at 8 p.m., there are 15 liters. Okay, stated here. How many liters of water leak out each hour for part A? For part B, how many liters will be left in the tank at 10 p.m. here? And part C, how many hours will it take for all the water to leak out? Okay, again, same method, same concept, same basic. We need to find the common difference here. The common difference here is -3. Okay, so -3. -3, 9 p.m. 12 liter, and -3 at 10 p.m. 9 liter. Okay, so how many liters of water leak out each hours? The answer is 3 liters. Okay, don't put -3. Okay, don't put -3. 3 liters. Okay, 3 liters. How many liters will be left in the tank at 10 p.m.? 9 liters. Let's see how many hours will it take for all the water to leak out. You can continue by at p.m. 6 liter, by 12 a.m. 3 liter, by 1 a.m. 0 liter. So how many hours? You count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Okay, so the final answer is 7 hours. This will be the last part for our session. Hopefully it can help you to understand this topic. Okay, thank you so much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.